Right. All right, good afternoon, guys. It's Jay Snowshoe here. I'm going to be doing an oil change on my F250 2010 and opened up the hood already. The ramps I built built myself with 2x10s, and they're pretty heavy duty for the truck, so I didn't want to, when I was building them, I wanted to make sure they didn't collapse. So got 3 stringers there, and I used leftover deck board to finish building it. So yeah, here we go. This is to do your plug in your oil pan. You're going to need a 3/4 inch wrench to take off the filter cap on top of the engine there. You're going to need a 1 7/16 socket or wrench in your, if you have, or you buy that special tool that Ford does sell for a socket wrench that you can do. And I also purchased Shell Rotelli 15W40. So I'm just gonna open up that drain plug and start draining the oil. I normally put just throw a pail underneath there. This way it'll catch it all. Alright guys, here we go. Line it up. It's not too windy of a day here. So there's your drain plug. That's what I'll be removing. So I'll try and get it so you see what I'm doing there. I'm gonna drain the oil here. Shouldn't take much to loosen the plug. So, I got the truck all warmed up here. I had to take a load to the dump, so did that already, so the oil will be nice and warm. Well, that's not what I wanted to plan, but I got a magnet. I'll get that out afterwards. So we'll get that out in a little bit. We'll let that drain. Just what it was. Well, just about done there. I'm gonna go fishing for that magnet. Unfortunately, I dropped it in here. Having a little magnet like this is quite handy. Saves you from using your arm. Put it in here. I normally clean it all up, but be good. Oil's nice and warm here, like I said. Maybe a few more minutes. We'll let that drain, and we'll put the plug back in. At the same time, I'm cleaning the drain plug, checking that the washer here to seal the plug is good. Sometimes they'll wear out or get squashed if they're ever over tightened too much, so be sure to check that. And sometimes hopefully you either have a spare or you got to run quickly back to town if you have another vehicle to go get it. Saves you from losing oil and losing your engine. I normally throw this pail under. It makes it that much easier to catch everything. Now she's pretty much done there. So I'll just throw it back in. And with the oil plug here, you never want to over tighten it because you get the chance of stripping it. So make sure it turns nice and smooth in. Usually take a good wipe down here. See, I got some residual here, but we'll clean that all up. Give her a quick snug here. Never too much, just a little bit. There we go, perfect. Never over tighten because then you could strip your plug. Then you have to go buy another one. Sometimes they're around. They can be around, $10 to replace. All right, guys. So that's it for draining our oil here. I'm just gonna pause it for a minute, and then we'll start on filling it up and replacing the oil filter here shortly. Hey guys, back here at the oil change here. Maybe not the most ideal thing to do, but I end up putting the truck in neutral. Just roll it down off the blocks here, off the ramps. Hit the brakes, put it back in park. Just because didn't want to fire up because I have no oil in there right now. It's all drained. I put it in another pail there, which I could take it to the eco station. So next we're actually going to look at removing the oil filter. And I should have had this probably open when draining the oil, but all the oil came out. So here's your oil filter. This one here, this here is your fuel filter. So we're going to be removing the oil filter, and then we'll put the new one in, and we'll start filling up the engine with fresh oil. All right, here we go. So I'm going to use my inch and 7/16 socket here. Put it in. Loosen it up. It's never really tight anyways. It's snug. Can't say it's not tight, but... And it is kind of spring loaded here too, because the cap has a spring in it. So I'm going to get it off. Alright, that is good. Container here to put the filter in. Turn this off. warm. All right. There's the filter. Old filter. Put it in there. This cap has to come back off because you're obviously going to be reusing it. You don't get a replacement unless you're buying your filter from Napa. Napa usually comes with a replacement all attached already. So here's the new filter. And you also get a seal for it. And also this little plastic star deal that comes with it too to replace. So you have to replace the seal on the cap here, and take the one off of over here to replace. So I'll just show you that. It's the same piece there, just discolored, so we're replacing that as well. Got it out. Sometimes a little finicky, but we got her out. Oh, weird. Where's it dropped? Well, unfortunately I dropped it, so I'll have to put the old one back in. Can't see where it landed here on the ground, so we'll take another look here. This one's still okay. Well, those things happen. Next oil change will put the new one back in. Anyways. Okay. That's in there.
Hi.
Video.
Why do you have a GoPro?
Because I'm videoing here. Alright, we're back to the oil filter here. So I removed the oil filter out of the cap. So this end goes in, this end goes into the cap, and there's a space for it there. Just use a screwdriver to pop the old O-ring off, and we'll be installing the new one. I'm just going to give this a wipe down here before we install the new one. So here's the new one, so just gonna put it over like that, feed it around, and then you can just roll it right in, and then stick the filter in. It's connected, and now we can put it into place. we'll tighten that up. It's a little easier. Not too tight. It doesn't have to be too tight. It's just plastic. It may crack if you overdo it. So just snug. That's good. So now all there is left to do is we're going to top it up with oil. The 15W40. Fill her up. It goes into this canister here. That's where your oil goes, or took the lid off. And yeah, that's about it. We'll top her up. I believe it's about 13 liters we'll be putting in here. But in the meantime, as you're filling it up, make sure you double check your dipstick, which is over here. And then we'll be going in between the lines here, between min and max. Just gotta clean that, wipe that down, and I'll start adding oil, and you can call her a day. I normally buy the oil by the pail when it's on sale. Doesn't quite do 2 oil changes, but usually the second pail I use to will fill up what I have here for disposing it, and then I'll finish off the one pail and then start on the next. So be sure to use your same oils so you're not mixing, unless you decide to change to synthetic. Alright guys, other than filling it up with oil, I think it should be pretty straightforward from now on. Be sure as you're filling it up and you're getting close to your 10 liters, just start checking your dipstick. Should take around 13 liters for the truck here. Alright guys, hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe to Jay Snowshoe. Have a good one. Bye.